Hi, I'm Sharon Dooley, sports massage therapist and yoga teacher. Today's sequence is going to be focusing mainly on thoracic area with ocean breath. So you're going to be inhaling and exhaling through your nose. As you exhale, imagine exhaling through the front of your throat. So you're keeping your jaws closed. And it's almost like as you exhale, you can feel the muscles around your throat and jaw contracting in. And you might hear a bit like the sound if you take a seashell to your ear as you're breathing in and out. But it's a very soft breath, so it's not forceful. It's just keeping it very, very soft. So just start with one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest, and you want to feel the hand on your belly is moving more than the hand on your chest as you're breathing in and out here. And I'm going to introduce a slight amount of flexion and extension in just the upper area. So belly button and below stays still. So your lower back is going to stay neutral. So it's kind of like this is just pointing straight down towards the floor. So you're not going to be here or here. And the hips are going to stay very still. So you might find it easier to slightly bend your knees, really ground down through your feet. Take one hand onto your chest, take the other hand, if it's available, onto your back. This can also be done with a foam roller. So I'm going to do it standing, and then I'm going to show with the foam roller. And then you're taking a breath in. As you inhale, imagine it's like you're unzipping and your chest is slightly tilting up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, everything's flexing towards your belly button. You can carry on with that standing, or if you want to do this with a foam roller, you can take the foam roller just above the bra strap, and for the guys, just an imaginary bra strap. Or maybe where you'd put your chest heart rate monitor, if that makes it easier to deal with. And then as you inhale, just gently extending. And as you exhale, contracting. I'm going to come a bit lower down. So keep your lower back or bum on the floor here. As you inhale, you're extending back over it. As you exhale, coming back. And the whole time your chin is staying tilted slightly in towards your collarbone, so you're not cranking your neck. And then coming into a kneeling position, take your hands onto your ribs. And we're going to explore some gentle twisting, keeping with the ocean breath, taking a deep breath in, relaxing your shoulders down. And then as you exhale, just gently guiding your rib cages to one side. Inhale back to center. And hips are staying forward, so it's just really trying to isolate the movement to everything above the belly button is moving. And all these subtle movements can take a while to be able to get, but just being aware, if you feel that everything's moving, you're aware that it's moving as a block, and then gradually trying to quieten everything down below the belly button. So eventually you will be still from here down and just isolating movements to higher up. And then you can explore that with your arms just resting down by your sides. But again, just getting that sense of very subtle movement. And then explore reaching your arms up over your head as you inhale. Exhale, bringing your arms back down. Again, really trying to keep everything belly button down, solid. And it's just above the belly button that's doing the movement. So from this side, and I do find this one challenging. And then come down, have a bit of fun here, playing with the abs. Come down, you might actually just stay with your feet on the floor here. If it's available, you can come into boat pose, Navasana. Just flexing through your feet. Think of lifting your chest, you're lengthening through your back, so you're not letting your back collapse. And you can hold on to the backs of your legs. Take a deep breath in, just imagine again, you're extending, chest is rising up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, curling, so it's movement again, everything above the belly button. And then bring your palms in towards each other. We're going to explore some twisting. So think, again, subtle, everything above the belly button is moving. And it's one shoulder's going back, the other shoulder's coming forward. Inhaling back to the middle. Exhaling, twisting. And they're quite strong. So just whenever you need to rest, just taking a rest. Just hugging your knees in towards your chest. And then coming down. I'm going to do a nice chest stretch here. So taking your knees back behind your hips slightly. Hips go high, chest comes low, arms stay long. Forehead rests on the floor. If that's, you might need a block or some books to pile up to get your head to be resting on something. And as you're inhaling and exhaling, just bringing your awareness, all of your attention on what your breath needs to move through your chest and shoulders. So everything above, if you're wearing a heart rate strap, everything that's above the heart rate strap. And then just gently bringing yourself back to sitting. So sometimes it is fun just to play around with isolating one area and more movements. There will obviously always be things going on throughout your body to accommodate, but it's good to get an understanding if something's not been working, or if you've got some restrictions in one area, and just really isolating, honing in, really focusing on allow your breath to move your body. And sometimes that can help with maybe relaxing the nervous system enough that you can get a sense of relaxation in an area that's holding on to tension, but you're never trying to force anything. And the minute you feel your breath quickening, that's your body saying you're trying too hard. Stop trying so hard. So it's always just really practicing, where does my breath want to move, or how does my body want to move, because my breath is causing these movements to happen, and getting a sense that you can isolate one area, which in turn over time can then help you with maintaining posture, and as you're changing shapes, you're maintaining stability and just general movements, and just that awareness of what's happening as you breathe, what's happening when you move, and playing around with your movement. So have a lovely week, and I will see you next week.